This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Heritage High School in Vancouver, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, opens postseason coverage of high school basketball with a play-in game for the 2026 District 4 3A Girls Basketball Tournament featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Heritage Timberwolves. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for most of this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Dietrich?
Let's explain that situation. Most of the broadcast, what? Jerry has come down because he really wants to watch the girls play.
Yes.
And then we have the boys at 6 o'clock tonight, so he's going to leave this game and go get everything as ready as he can so I can bust my little butt to Kelso after this game is done. And then we hope to join that at halftime. It may work out, we'll find out, but my plan is to get there at least by halftime.
And thank you to Daryl, too.
Yeah, I was getting to that. Daryl White is also helping us out with statistics tonight, and he's in his comfortable chair in his usual location. Shelton has a 15-6 overall record, finishing tied for second in the Evergreen Conference with a 6-4 mark. The Highclimbers haven't played since beating Tumwater 51-41 on February 5th. Heritage is 5-13 and ended up fourth in the Greater St. Helens League after losing a tiebreaker to Prairie on Saturday, 49-40. Timberwolves and Climbers met earlier this season with Shelton beating Heritage 64-30 on December 13th. Highclimbers have a 2-game win streak over the Timberwolves. Coming up, starting lineups and the tip-off. It's the play-in game for the 2026 District 4 3A Girls Basketball Tournament, the Shelton Highclimbers at the Heritage Timberwolves on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
We're back at Heritage High School. Dietrich Allen, Jerry Apple. We're looking for the flag in the building, and I don't see it. Maybe they'll bring it in. I don't know. It just dawned on me when I was looking around. Where is the flag? All right. So, Jerry, you want to get us into some starting lineups for both teams?
I'd be happy to.
Bring your microphone closer to your face for you. Thank you. So people can hear you.
Thank you. For the Heritage Timberwolves, at one guard, Kaylin Ivan, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4. Next, we have Jayla Ellis. She is a 5'6" senior, number 5. Next, we have a 5'7" senior, number 12, Lillian Kaufman. At the other forward, we have a 5'6" junior, number 15, Gracie Peterson. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Timberwolves is a 5'6" senior, number 21, Emma Tompkins. Now, your starters for the Shelton Highclimbers. At one guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Olivia Swanson. At the other guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 12, Ashley Borden. At one forward, a 5'8" senior, number 14, Ashley Hermanhildo. At the other forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 23, Janelle Kreis. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Highclimbers is a 5'11" senior, number 45, Cedar Wiley. And they are coached
by Chris Swanson. I don't have that on that thing, or do I? Good news for the Highclimbers. Cedar Wiley back in the lineup. Jerry, you talked to training staff, and that ankle's doing really, really good.
Yes, it is. They were very happy. The trainer, Mr. Lacey, was very, very pleased with what he's seen so far. I know they've been testing it out a lot just to see how flexible she is with her ankle. But that is good news. We'll see how much she plays tonight. I'm sure she's not going to play the whole game, sparingly, But we'll see how it goes.
Does, yeah.
But good news.
Good news for the Highclimbers to get one of their key players back in the lineup.
And that's a good reason why they had that one. It's not a reason, but it's a good thing they had that extra week.
Right. That's a benefit, besides not being able to play every day or every other day, or like Heritage has. That's sparingly. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the tip-off between Heritage and Shelton in the girls play-in for District 4 3A girls basketball tournament. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks. This broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you in part by Citizens for Shelton Schools, who want to thank the community for your support of the recent levy. With your vote, activities like athletics, clubs, band, and so much more will continue. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
And we found the flag. They have it hidden in the ceiling, and it rolls down like they have at the mini dome, but it's right there just on to the left of mid-court here tonight. Jerry, we're moments away from this district playoff game between Heritage will be in the white with purple numbers, letters, and trim. The Highclimbers will be wearing black with the red stripes, numbers, letters, little white outline if you really want to know about that. Call that the stroke, as they say in the Photoshop world. All right, Jerry, why don't you run down those starters for one more
sure
time?
will. First,
wait. We're not even going to announce them here. We're just going to get right into playing. Sorry.
Okay. Be that way.
I'm going to be that way.
Okay.
So Cedar Wiley and Julia Ellis will meet at midcourt to get this thing underway as the playoffs begin today. We do have our 3 referees. Good to see 3 referees here, usually for playoff games. And Wiley will, actually lose the tap, but the ball rolls out of bounds in the backcourt for the Highclimbers. Shelton will get the first possession. So Ashley Herman-Hilda will get it in to Olivia Swanson or the far side of Borden. Down it goes to Wiley. She's going to get attacking, drawing a crowd, try to get it across the paint to Herman-Hilda. It hit the baseline and out of bounds. So a turnover to start the game for the Highclimbers. And here come the T-Wolves. Here's Peterson with the ball. Drive to the baseline. Kick it out to Ellis. Ellis back over to Peterson. Draws a crowd over there in the corner, near side. Puts it on the floor, dribbles around to the side of the paint, trying to find a lane. Ball slapped away and taken by the Highclimbers. Here comes Janelle Price. Janelle, full head of steam. She's going to go coast to coast off the glass. Missed it. Rebound. Pulled down by number 4. That's Ivan, pushed the ball up the court. Here's Ivan for 3 at the top. Rattled in and out. Rebound goes to Kreis for Shelton. Over the side, Swanson for 3. That's just off. Rebound tapped by Wiley right to Kreis. Janelle had it poked out of her hands out of bounds. It stays with the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds for Shelton. Left of the backboard. I'm sorry, right of the backboard. Where's my left and right, Jerry? Swanson will trigger the play. Olivia gets it into Wiley. Cedar out, way outside at top. To Herman-Hilda. Over to Borden. Borden open for 3. She'll take one dribble and step into that 3, just short. Rebound pulled down by Kaufman. Kaufman had it stolen away by Swanson. And the ball goes right to Janelle Kreis, but it pokes a free. And here comes Ellis the other way. Lays it up and in. Jalia Ellis with the first points of the ball game. Here's Herman-Hilda with the ball. Ashley to Olivia Swanson. A couple of dribbles up top. Looking for Borden. She'll lob it to the baseline. Borden. Back out to Swanson. Olivia for 3. Rattled in and out. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Highclimbers. Went off of Ellis. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Same spot as last time. Swanson triggers the play. And it goes to Kreis. Had a ball poked away, but goes to Borden. Ashley stripped of the ball. Ball comes free. And Ivan comes up with it. And here is Peterson with the ball up top for the T-Wolves. Poked away by Swanson into backcourt. Picked up by Ivan. And she gets the ball back. Up top it goes. Here's Peterson trying to make a move. She picked up her pivot foot. Turnover on the Timberwolves from Heritage. 5:53 to go, first quarter. 2-0. Heritage with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Lineups remain the same. We're still early in this ball game. Here's Olivia Swanson with the ball top of the key. Near side, Ashley Herman-Hilda back to Swanson to the hoop, puts it up and missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Tompkins. Tompkins gets it to Peterson. Here come the T-Wolves. Peterson over to Kaufman. And knocked out of bounds. Actually, not knocked out of bounds, thrown out of bounds, and another turnover on Heritage.
3 turnovers apiece on Heritage and Shelton.
Highclimber ball. Trailing by 2 here early. Here's Olivia Swanson. Swing it over to Herman-Hilda. Ashley back to Swanson. Over to the other Ashley. Borden with it now. Back to Swanson. Over to Herman-Hilda. Down to the side of the paint goes Janelle Kreis. Draws a double team, dribbles out, takes a 3. That one's off. Rebound. Borden put back. No, but she drew the foul. So Ashley Borden to the free throw line to put the Highclimbers, or try to put the Highclimbers on the board. Emma Tompkins picked up her first team foul on the T-Wolves. First free throw on attempt by Ashley Borden. Short, she'll get another one. Substitution in for Heritage. Kennedy Watkins will replace Lily Kaufman. Another free throw on the way for Ashley Borden for Shelton, trying to put the Highclimbers on the board. Got it. 2-1 is our score. 5:10 to go first quarter. Here's Tompkins, gets to Peterson. Peterson drives in the paint, loses the handle, and trying to feed Watkins. Goes off her hands out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball. 5:05 to go first quarter. Heritage 2, Shelton 1. Here comes Olivia Swanson with the ball, center of the court. Top of the key, swing it over to Ashley Herman-Hildo. Back to Swanson. Now over to Ashley Borden. Looking low. There's Swanson lobbing it over everybody's head to, well, it's Christ now with the ball and stolen away by Tompkins. Tompkins the other way, stopped, slid her foot just a little bit, drew the turnover, and that will be Highclimber ball. Climbers have yet to capitalize on any of these Heritage turnovers.
Yeah, they've had 5 turnovers already.
Here's Herman-Hildo dribbling to the side of the paint, kick it out to the elbow, and a 3 on the way by Swanson. It's short and rolls out of bounds. It'll be Heritage ball. Sunny Cordova up off the Highclimber bench to replace Ashley Herman-Hildo. Get another shooter out there, I think, is what the idea there, because they're leaving that wing open almost every time. It's Heritage. Heritage with the ball, up to Ellis. Ellis pull-up jumper. Missed it, and rebound goes to Christ. Janelle, head up, looking down the court, as always. Swing it over to Cordova. Sunny one dribble, cross court, it goes to Swanson. Swanson goes to the side of the paint, lost the handle, ball's free. Swanson comes up with it again, had it picked again, but came up with a turnaround jumper for her. No rebound. Christ had it, lost it, and then a jump ball called. That'll go over to Heritage. 4:04 to go, first quarter. Heritage 2, Shelton 1. Play-in game for the District 4 3A Girls Basketball Tournament in Vancouver this afternoon.
Shelton in their 1-2-2 full court press.
And going out of bounds on the dribble was Watkins. And another turnover.
Yeah, 6.
On the T-Wolves. Cedar Wiley will sit down. And who came in? 1, 2. Oh, I didn't see her slip in there. It's Bianca Simmons, who's on the far side, Jerry. I was looking for Rosa, but it's Bianca. Here's Sunny Cordova, open for 3 in the near corner. That rattles in and out. Rebound pulled down by Tompkins.
And Cedar Wiley taking a little break.
Rest that ankle as much as possible. Here's Tompkins with the ball. Cross court taken away by Simmons by the Highclimbers. Ball thrown up the court, but just a little short. And picked off by Ellis. Ellis turned around at the foul line. Here's Peterson, far side. Peterson dancing around with that high dribble. Swanson poking it away. Don't leave it out there, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Don't leave it out there.
Very
Olivia,
easy to steal. We got it up this high.
Olivia
up
loves
by your
that.
chest.
Sideline inbounds in front of the scorer's table. Here's Peterson back at the ball. Guarded by Christ this time. Dribbles into double team. Gets it over to Ellis. Drives into the paint. Puts it up a little hard. And rebound goes to Christ. Chanel out of the pack in the back court. Gets a screen at midcourt. She's going to bounce it to the baseline. Here's Swanson. Little 15-footer that rattled off. Christ can't handle the rebound out of bounds. It goes to the T-Wolves. Scarlett Pruitt comes into the ball game for the T-Wolves, and we have a timeout on the courts. The 30 will keep it right here.
I like what you said about Janelle Christ. She does have her head up all the time. And she's always looking inside to get a pass in for an easy layup.
This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering up to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $826 to area food banks. We'll add to that total with the games today and tonight. Right now it's $1 earned. With a free throw made by Herman Hill. I'm sorry, for Ashley Borden.
Yeah, 1 for 2 from the foul line.
So it's Heritage ball coming out of the timeout with a 1-point lead here. 2:57 to go, first quarter. Here's Ellis with the ball. It's it back to Tompkins, and now back to Ellis. Ellis splits a double team, drives into the paint, finds Watkins, should put it up and in. Kennedy Watkins with her first basket, and it's a 3-point Heritage lead, 4-1. Here's Olivia Swanson, top of the key, and a steal over there on the side by Ellis. Ellis going to be turned around by Swanson. Out it goes, 3 on the way by Tompkins. No. Rebound goes to Christ off the deflection. And here comes Janelle. Scanning that court around. She'll take a 3. Glass and in. Janelle Christ ties the ball game at 4. 2:17 to go, first quarter. Here comes Tompkins cross court. It goes, actually, that was Ellis trying to get it back to Tompkins cross court. Can't handle it, out of bounds. Turnover, Shelton ball. 2:10 to go here, first quarter. 4-4 is our score. Olivia Swanson with the ball, swinging over to Ashley Borden. Back to Swanson. Opposite side to Simmons. Bianca back to Olivia. Lob it down low. Knocked away, but right to Borden. Borden drives baseline, puts a little runner up on the baseline, missed it. Rebound, Christ. Couple of steps to the hoop, a little too hard, missed it. Rebound goes to Cordova. Sunny out, it goes to Borden. Borden will bounce pass over to Swanson. She'll drive side of the paint, put up a runner. No, rebound is then controlled by Ellis for Heritage. She'll push it up the floor, stop and pop, hit it in the foul. Oh boy.
Ellis is fast. She gets down that court quickly.
That'll be her first trip to the free throw line. She got the bucket. The foul went on whom? Is it Olivia Swanson? I believe so. That's her first. They're not posting it on the board, Jerry. Julia Ellis short on the free throw. Rebound goes to Janelle Christ. She was surprised by that ball. And she's just mugged and fouled by Kennedy Watkins on that far side. Be the first team foul on Heritage. 2 on Shelton. 1:33 to go here, first quarter. 6-4 is our score. Heritage with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Here's Cedar Wiley back in the ball game. Cordova swinging over. Here's Simmons up top to Cordova. Swinging around, and is Wiley trying to some space, and she got a little too aggressive there. Trying to get some space in there. He can't put an elbow and push somebody away.
Oh, that's correct.
1:22 to go here, first quarter. Heritage 6, Shelton 4. Heritage has ball on the turnover for the Highclimbers. And here's Peterson crossing midcourt. Near side, and not able to handle it with Watkins. Janelle will get it up to Simmons. Simmons to the hoop, up and in. Bianca with her first points of the afternoon, and it's a 6-6 ball game. Approaching a minute to go here, first quarter. Here's the ball over to Pruitt. Pruitt, a little help, but nobody's coming to her. Now to Ellis, I believe. Yes, Ellis swinging over to Peterson. Peterson fakes the 3, drives in the paint, loses the handle, goes right to Watkins. Watkins short on the shot. Rebound poked free. Janelle Christ comes up with it, throws it up court to Ashley Borden. Borden to the hoop and drops it in.
Give the assist to Janelle Christ.
Highclimbers with a 2-point lead, 8-6, 35 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Ellis with the ball, top of the key, way outside. She'll drive in, final seam, stripped by Christ. Christ recovered it. She has a 2-on-1 with Simmons. She's going to take it to the hole. Put it up short, missed it. And the rebound was corralled by Pruitt, but she did not establish herself on the floor before she grabbed the ball. Ashley Herman-Hilda will step back onto the court for the Highclimbers, and Ashley Borden will get a rest. Eventually, she'll get out the court. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard, Janelle Christ will trigger the play. Lob it into Herman-Hilda in the far corner. Up top it goes to Simmons, over to Cordova. Back to Simmons. Simmons into the corner. Herman-Hilda down to Wiley. Double team, dribbles out of that double team. Bumps bodies, puts it up, missed it. Rebound pulled down by number 44. That's Crawford, who checked back into the ballgame first time in the last time out. And here comes Ellis. Runner in the paint, missed it. Simmons with the rebound at the buzzer for the first quarter. After 1, Shelton 8, Heritage 6. We'll be right back. This is Mason Webb TV, powered by HCC.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Sorry, Jerry, go ahead.
Well, Shelton was down 4-1, and they've made 6 of the last 8 points. So.
Okay. A good observation. Okay. Highclimbers will start out the quarter with the ball. They have Simmons, Kreis, Swanson, Cordova, and Herman Hildo. And another steal, this time by Tompkins. And here comes Pruitt to Peterson in the far corner. Up top it goes, and around it goes. And this is Tompkins, cross court to Peterson. Peterson drives into the paint, draws double team, kicks in the far corner, fakes the three, and here's Peterson just inside the arc. Missed the shot, rebound goes to Kreis. Janelle head up and on the run for the Highclimbers. Draws a double team, she'll take a three. That's off, rebound. Went.
Yep, travel, definitely.
It went to Pruitt, but she didn't get her feet under her, and it's a travel. Just waiting for that whistle to figure that one out. Here's a baseline inbounds for Swanson, right of the backboard. Lob it in, and Kreis to the hoop. Mugden fouled. Janelle to the free throw line. Janelle has 3 points in her first trip to the free throw line. I didn't see who the foul was on, Jerry. Did you?
I did not.
All right, well, we'll just have to guess on that one. Kreis with the first free throw is off. She'll get another one. Ashley Borden returns for the Highclimbers, replacing Sonny Cordova. So it's Simmons, Borden, Kreis, Swanson, and Herman Hildo on the court for the Highclimbers. Second free throw by Kreis is short. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Lily Kaufman. And the Highclimbers get a possession here. Leading by 2, 8-6. 7:23 to go here in the first half. Inbounds goes. Swanson will get it into Borden. Borden wasn't in that spot, but she made it there before the ball. Here's a three in the far corner by Swanson. Missed it. Rebound tapped, and Kreis will save it, but goes right into Tompkins' hands, excuse me. And she'll swing a pass cross court. Here's three that's short by Kaufman. Rebound is poked out and taken eventually by Herman Hildo. Jump ball called. That'll be Heritage ball. Boy, this is a scrappy little team we got here. Both teams, actually.
No turnover.
Sideline inbounds for the Heritage. Irvin will get it in. Bounce to Peterson at the top. Swing it down low, and here's Pruitt driving in, rounding in. It goes.
Nice move by Pruitt.
It ties the game at 8. 6:45 to go here in the first half. Ashley Borden with the ball into the corner. Bianca Simmons back to Borden. Borden will bounce it up top to Swanson. Swanson over to Herman Hildo. Quick pass down to Kreis. Kreis draws a triple team. She'll split away from it and miss the shot. Rebound went to Pruitt. And here comes Tompkins to Peterson. Over to Kaufman for three. There's an air ball taken out of the air by Kreis. Here's Janelle, top of the key. Leave it there for Simmons. Bianca will get it to Herman Hildo. Now to Swanson in the corner. Fakes the pass down low. Dribbles around the defense. Puts it up top to Herman Hildo. She'll fake the three, drive to the foul line. Right into the paint. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Kreis with the rebound in a crowd. Put it back up. Drew the foul. Janelle back to the free throw line. where she's 0 for 2. Nope, actually, they're not going to call a foul on her. Sorry, I was wrong. It was on. No, it was on her. I was right the first time. I think it went on Pruitt, but I don't know, Jerry. It's hard to.
And we can't find out on the board either.
No, they're not posting it on the board. So Janelle Christ, the free throw line, hit the first free throw.
She makes her first.
Yep. And
of 3.
The first of 2, I think. Should be 2. LeClaire Hernandez checked into the ball game for the Highclimbers. Second free throw is off. Rebound goes to Ellis back in the ball game. She'll throw it up the court, and it goes somehow, got down low, and then is stolen away by Borden. Borden will get it to Swanson. Goes to the hoop, puts it up high. Drew the foul. Oh, she didn't draw the foul. It just went too high and hit the infrastructure there, holding up the backboard. Olivia's not used to throwing things under the basket, is she? Here's Peterson with the ball, swinging over Kaufman. That was Tompkins, and threw it out of bounds. It's another turnover on the Timberwolves.
Good defense there by Herman Hildo on that play.
Here's Borden with the ball. Down it goes to Rosa. Rosa forces her way up, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Kaufman. Kaufman will get it to Ellis, and here come the Timberwolves. Trailing by 1. Here's Kaufman into the corner for 3. That's way off. Rebound picked up by Borden. Off the hop. Over it goes to Herman Hildo. Ashley will stop at the three-point arc and take a 3. Miss it. Rosa tracks down the rebound on the baseline. Bounce it to Christ, but it threw it right into the hands of, Ellis. Ellis trying to weave her way to the hoop. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Highclimbers, but saved by Swanson to Borden. Ashley with the ball in backcourt for the Highclimbers. 4:40 to go here in the half. Here's Swanson to the foul line. Stops. Tried to get a pass down and is taken away by Kaufman. And then not taken away by Borden, but on the sidelines is Ashley Borden. It'll be Heritage ball.
Good hustle by Ashley Borden.
Kennedy Watkins will step back onto the court for Heritage, replacing Lily Kaufman. Here comes Gracie Peterson. Gets the ball back at the top of the key. Swing it over, and Tompkins will drive the foul line elbow. Back to Peterson. Over near side. It goes to Ivan. Then it goes down to Watkins. Watkins loses the handle out of bounds.
That's the 16th turnover on Heritage, 10 for the Highclimbers.
Promise Crawford will step onto the court for Heritage, replacing Emma Tompkins. Highclimber ball with a 9-8 lead, 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Here's Olivia Swanson. No trouble getting to the side and taking a shot and hitting it. That's Olivia's first basket. And it's a 3-point Highclimber lead. It's the largest has been a lead here tonight, this afternoon, by either team. This is Ellis. One hands it to Peterson. Peterson stops and takes a 3 that's short. Rebound rolls out. Swanson picks it up off the dribble. Lost the handle, picked it up again, finds Janelle Christ for 3. That'll be off. I thought it would be getting in there, and a rebound pulled down by Watkins. She'll bounce it to Ellis, and here comes Peterson. She had her pocket picked, and here is Janelle Christ to the bucket, up and in. Janelle Christ with 6 points, and it's a 5-point Highclimber lead, 13-8. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Here's Ellis speeding up the court. One hands it over to Watkins. Knocked away by Christ, picked up by Wiley, who returned. Wiley will push it up to Borden. Borden on the far sidelines. Up it goes to Swanson. Swanson couldn't quite get to that pass, out of bounds. Turnover. Simmons and Cordova step back onto the court for the Highclimbers. And I believe Pruitt returns for the T-Wolves. It is Heritage ball. Peterson with it in backcourt. 3:08 to go here in the half.
Janelle Christ taking a little break.
Peterson with the ball. Beyond the three-point arc, waving everybody off. Over the near side, Pruitt back to Peterson. Over it goes to Ivan. Check back in, missed the 3. Rebound is taken away by Pruitt. Knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Wiley.
The Highclimbers have their biggest lead of 5 points right now.
2:47 to go here in the half. 13-8 is their score. Heritage with the ball. Here is Peterson with the ball. High post feed to Ellis. Out it goes to Ivan, and now to Peterson. Peterson trying to find some hole in this defense. She'll lob it to the baseline. Watkins catches and shoots. Missed it. Wiley with the rebound. Out it goes to Cordova. Sonny will bring it across midcourt. Find Wiley up top. Wide open is Rosa. She'll put it up and in.
Nice
Wide
pass.
Open. Nobody saw Rosa at all. And it's a 7-point Highclimber lead, 15-8. Here's Peterson up top. Swing it over to Pruitt. Pruitt's going to drive baseline. Stop, draw, double team. Ball is bounced inside the paint. Ellis out jumps Wiley. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Cedar. She'll throw it in the middle of the court, and it's taken away by Heritage. Here's Ellis with the ball. Stops and pops. Fouled by Wiley. Actually, I don't know if it was Wiley or is it going to be on Rosa. We'll see what the call is. It went on Cedar Wiley. That's the first Highclimber foul in the half, or in the second quarter, I should say. Sends Ellis to the free throw line. She got the first one. She'll get another one. Herman Hilda will snap back onto the court. Cedar Wiley will get a rest. Trying to keep that ankle fresh, I think, or as fresh as possible. Second free throw by Ellis is off the back of the iron. Rebound Herman Hildo.
Heritage just 1 for 3 from the foul line.
Here comes Borden to Cordova. One dribble, cross court. It goes to Simmons to the baseline opposite side. Borden swing it down to Rosa. Rosa one dribble, puts it up and in. You get the ball to Rosa, she'll put it up and in almost every time. 17-9.
She's 2 for 2 from the field.
8-point Highclimber lead. Here is Pruitt in the far corner. Drives baseline on Simmons and draws the foul on Bianca, her first.
We've seen a lot of improvement in Bianca Simmons.
Baseline inbounds for the T-Wolves. Left of the backboard. Ivan will inbounds it, get it into Peterson. Peterson standing on the three-point arc, far side, puts it up top to Watkins. She'll take a three that's a little too hard. Rebound, Ellis tapped it, taken by Cordova, jump ball called. That'll be Highclimber ball. 1:19 to go in the first half. Shelton 17, Heritage 9.
It's nice to be able to give a couple of our starters time, rest.
Most definitely. Here's Borden with the ball in backcourt. Met by Watkins. She gets by Watkins, gets by another one. Bounces it down to Rosa. Rosa puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Watkins. Watkins will get it to the sideline. And Ivan drives down the baseline, threw it in the middle of the paint. Pruitt in traffic. Drew the foul. Scarlett at the free throw line. That's 2 on Bianca Simmons in the last few minutes. 13 foul on Shelton. 1:01 remains in the half. First free throw on the way by Scarlett. Pruitt goes in. She has 3 points.
And they're 2 for 4 from the foul line.
Checking into the ball game is Addie Guth. First time tonight for her. A little bit more size in there for the Highclimbers. Pruitt's second free throw is short. Rebound goes to Simmons. I think she got away with the travel. And here comes Borden for the Highclimbers. Under a minute. Herman Hilda with the ball now. Keeps the dribble, and they'll find Guth. Guth will drive a baseline, kick it out to Simmons. Simmons will dribble out and reset. 13 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Here's Herman Hildo. Lob it to Sonny Cordova. She's tripped up, but no whistle. And the rebound is knocked out of, or the ball is actually knocked out of bounds. They say it went off a board and out of bounds, but no foul on that at all. Interesting. 35.8 seconds remain here in the second quarter. 17-10, that's our score. Shelton with the lead, Heritage with the ball. Here's Peterson with it. Swing it over, and Ivan down it goes to Ellis. Splits the double team. Rejected by Guth. Recovered by Simmons. And across court it goes to Cordova. She's going to dribble away. Still Watkins all over her.
Oh, boy, she's
now here is there. Borden at midcourt with 7 seconds. And Ellis just made Borden travel in a pass. A nice pass down to Cordova is taken away by Pruitt. And, wow, we're through a half, Jerry.
I was surprised there wasn't a couple fouls called there.
17-10 is our halftime score. Shelton on top at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here at Heritage High School. Shelton Highclimbers leading the Heritage Timberwolves 17-10 at the break. The leading scorer for the Highclimbers is Janelle Christ with 6, 4 for Rosa Leclerc Hernandez, 3 for Ashley Borden, and a basket for Olivia Swanson. For the Timberwolves, their leading scorer is going to be Jayla Ellis with 5, 3 for Scarlett Pruitt, and 2 for Kennedy Watkins. That's their scoring as it sits right now. We'll take another quick timeout, be back with some more statistics from the first half with Jerry and Daryl in just a moment. 17-10, halftime score. The Lady Highclimbers leading the Lady T-Wolves in this play-in game. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you in part by Citizens for Shelton Schools, who want to thank the community for your support of the recent levy. With your vote, activities like athletics, clubs, band, and so much more will continue. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
Well, it's halftime here, 17-10. That's our halftime score. Shelton Highclimbers on top of the Heritage Timberwolves. Some more statistics from the first half. Jerry Apple.
Thank you, Deidre. Good job calling play-by-play. Heritage had 19 turnovers compared to 14 for the Highclimbers. Shelton was 2 for 6 from the foul line. Heritage was 2 for 5. I don't have anybody in foul trouble. Just one foul each. Nobody's got 2.
Bianca Simmons has 2.
Does she have 2?
Yeah, I don't know. There might be more because we don't
Yeah, because there's nothing on the scoreboard.
Scoreboard's not being updated like we're used to, and I'm not getting my eyes down to the scores table quickly enough to find out who had the foul. But go ahead, Jeff.
On rebounds, the Highclimbers have 24. Heritage has 14. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers is Janelle Kreis with 11. Ashley Borden has 3. Bianca Simmons has 3. Olivia Swanson has 2. Cedar Wiley has 2. 1 each for Ashley Herman-Hildo and Sunny Cordova and for Rosa Hernandez.
Okay.
For Heritage, like I mentioned, they have 14 rebounds compared to 24 for the Highclimbers. The leading rebounder for Heritage is Jaya Ellis with 3 and Emma Tompkins with 3. Candy Watkins has 2. Lillian Kaufman has 2. And Scarlett Pruitt has 2. And Kaylin Ivan has 1 along with Promise Crawford. Now, the next thing is 4 assists for the Highclimbers compared to 2 for Heritage. Leading in that category for the Highclimbers is Ashley Borden with 2. Janelle Kreis has 1, and Cedar Wiley has 1. For Heritage, Jaya Ellis has 1, and Gracie Peterson has 1. Now here's an interesting category. Heritage has 7 steals compared to 5 for Shelton. Leading for the Highclimbers in steals is Janelle Kreis with 3. I'm sure she's going to get a double-double tonight.
Okay.
With 11 rebounds already and 6 points so far. Bianca Simmons has a steal, and so does Cedar Wiley. For the Heritage girls, for the Timberwolves, Jayla Ellis has 3. Emma Tompkins has 2. Kaylin Ivan has 1. And Scarlett Pruitt has 1. So the statistics are interesting. Not very many fouls. Only one person in foul trouble.
That we're aware of.
That we are aware of. That's right. I'm impressed with Ellis for.
Oh, yeah.
She's so fast getting down that court.
She certainly is. Got to have an answer for that if you're the Highclimbers. Okay. Well, we're almost ready for the start of the third quarter. And, oops, hit the right
Well,
button.
maybe I might be able to stay the whole game.
We'll see. Jerry
It's going to be close.
It'll be close. It's going to be hard enough for me, so I'm not worried about you, Jerry.
I know.
Jerry drove down by himself because I insisted.
Yeah.
All right, we're about ready to start the third quarter. 17-10, that's our scoreboard. Shelton with that lead heading into the third quarter.
You wanted to test my driving skills.
Well, yeah, sure. So it'll be I think the starters out there, and the T-Wolves will have the ball to start the third. They have Ivan, Peterson, Ellis, Tompkins, and Kaufman. For the Highclimbers, it's Wiley, Kreis, Hermanhildo, Borden, and Swanson. Ellis with it in backcourt on the inbounds. Guarded by Swanson. Swing it over to Ivan, and Swanson with a steal. Gets the possession. Down it goes to Hermanhildo. She gets bumped, puts it up and in. Ashley Hermanhildo with the first basket. It's a 9-point Highclimber lead. It's their largest of the game. And here is Kaufman with the ball to Ellis. Ellis stops and challenges Wiley, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul on Cedar. That's 2 on her.
Yeah, she's the second person for the Highclimbers to pick up 2.
Jayla Ellis at the free throw line where she's 1 for 3. She's have 5 points for the T-Wolves. Try to cut into this 9-point Highclimber lead. First free throw, nice form, goes in. Almost looks like she pushed that ball real high. She'll get another free throw. It does Ellis for the T-Wolves. Off the back of the iron, rebound Hermanhildo. She'll go to Janelle Kreis, and here come the Highclimbers. Janelle trying to find a lane, and cross court it goes to Swanson. Swanson splits a double team, finds Wiley. Wiley gets 4 people on her. And there is a foul on the T-Wolves. And that'll go on Peterson. It's her first team foul. Looks like these referees are going to be a little tighter in their calling of this game.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of fouls called.
Inbounds, Swanson to Wiley. Back to Swanson for 3 in the far corner. That's off the glass, no. Rebound pulled down by Tompkins. And now here is Kaufman to Peterson. Peterson top of the key, and she'll dribble over to the elbow. Then she'll put it down the floor and drive right down the lane. Missed the shot. Kreis with the rebound. And here come the Highclimbers. Janelle with the ball, trying to find some space. Draws a double team, splits the double team with a pivot, finds Borden. Borden down to Wiley, wide open under the bucket. Pivots around, puts one up, missed it. Rebound Swanson, back up and in. It's a 10-point Highclimber lead, 21-11. 6:40 to go, third quarter. Did we mention who's waiting for the winner of this game? It's Evergreen.
Now, Kreis already has 12 rebounds.
Kick it out. Here's a 3 on the way by Tompkins. Missed it. Swanson with a rebound, and here come the Highclimbers, leading by 10. Olivia Top swings it over to Wiley. Wiley fakes the 3, drives in, throws it into the paint. It's picked off. Taken away by Ivan. To Ellis in backcourt. Ellis up the far sideline. Lob it up the sidelines, and Tompkins wasn't expecting that pass. Goes out of bounds. Rosa Leclerc Hernandez returns for the Highclimbers. Cedar Wiley will get a rest. On top of that ankle, she's not really in game shape. She's been out a couple of weeks. So.
But I like what Coach Swanson's doing. He's playing her.
Oh, my goodness, what a pass down the board to Rosa. Rosa just missed the shot, but got fouled, so headed to the free throw line.
He's playing her just enough to get her back decent shape.
Didn't see who the foul was on. Rosa at the free throw line, 4 points. Her first trip to the line today. Got the first one. Give her 5 points, and it's an 11-point Highclimber lead, 22-11. Just under 6 minutes remaining, third quarter. Rosa's second free throw. Got them both.
I like what Rosa's doing. She's 2 for 3 from the field.
And a steal almost there by Swanson. Trying to get it to Ellis is Tompkins. Ellis is bumped and fouled. That'll be Janelle Kreis with the personal, I believe. Should be her first. Yep. Second team foul, so 2 team fouls on both teams. Some substitutions for the T-Wolves as Pruitt returns and Watkins returns. Here's Peterson with the ball crossing midcourt. Gotta find some space with Swanson all over her. Throws it up top. Quick pass to Ellis. Ellis into the paint. Pull-up jumper there. Nope. Rebound. Rosa. Watkins all over her. Here's Swanson in backcourt for the Highclimbers. Kick it out to Borden. Borden is going to drive baseline. She's fouled, but no whistle. Borden drives right to the hoop. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Yeah, Kennedy Watkins plays very physical. She's not exactly a big young lady, but she plays really physical. The third team foul. Not the fourth team foul. I'm sorry, no, the third team foul on Heritage. Borden at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2. She has 3 points. Try to add to this Highclimber lead. She does. .13 lead.
Biggest lead.
Simmons returns for the Highclimbers, and Herman Hilda will sit down. She looks like she's going over to Gable Lacey for some trainer stuff. Rebound. Rosa can't handle it out of bounds. It'll be Heritage ball.
And
5. Go ahead, Jerry.
I'm sorry. Shelton is 5 for 9 from the foul line. Apologize.
Here is Peterson keeping the dribble across the midcourt. She's going to dribble to the three-point arc, guarded by Kreis. High post feed, turnaround jumper there by Ivan. Missed it. Rebound Simmons. Hands it off to Kreis. Here come the Highclimbers up 13. They're largest of the ball game, and Kreis will try to shuffle a pass in, but they're going to say it's offensive. So that's 3 team fouls on the Highclimbers.
One thing about Simmons, she's a good rebounder.
I do not disagree with that at all.
Yeah, good rebounder. Nice job. Jumps well.
1-2-2. Full court press, and Peterson gets by everybody. Turned around by Rosa. Then she'll leave it there for Ivan for 3. No. Rebound goes to Swanson.
Good hustle by Swanson.
And Olivia will slow the pace down. 4:35 to go. Keeps her dribbles in, lobs it to Rosa. Rosa off the glass and in. Rosa with 8 points.
3 for 4 from the field. Good job, Rosa.
And it's a 15-point Highclimber lead as Swanson nearly gets another steal there. Janelle Kreis will sit down. Sunny Cordova comes in for her. And Peterson will get a rest for the T-Birds as Emma Tompkins steps back onto the court. Here's Watkins taking some steps. Gets called that.
What's nice is the Highclimbers are going 9 deep.
That's true, yeah. And they really haven't gotten that deep all season. Here's a quick pass up to Rosa. Rosa out to Simmons. Simmons up top to Swanson. Swanson drives in a little runner in the paint. No goes off. Rebound Watkins for the T-Wolves. Stolen by Swanson. Swanson triple teamed. A timeout called by Coach Swanson. And we will keep it right here. 3:56 to go, third quarter. Go ahead, Jerry.
That is the first time out of the ball game, I believe, for
second
either second
the
whole
time
game
of the game, won by
with each team.
I believe so.
Thank you for correcting.
Yeah,
me.
if you look up at the board, it says 4-4 on the timeouts left. So each
Gotcha.
team. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem, Jerry. Just have to think back to the first quarter.
Yeah, each team gets 5 timeouts per game.
Per game. A couple of 30s, couple of full timeouts, I believe. It's on that other sheet right in front of you, Jerry.
Yeah. They get 3 30-second timeouts and 2 fulls.
Or it's the other way around. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I've researched that a lot because it seems like we're always off by a timeout here or there for some reason. There'll be Highclimber ball under the backboard, right of the backboard. Swanson will trigger the play for the Highclimbers. Looks in the middle, she'll lob it up top to Simmons. Bianca with a nice pivot finds Borden. Borden splits a double team, drives down the lane, puts one up. Just a bit short. Rebound goes to Ellis out of the pack. Ellis on the run. She's got a 1-on-3. She'll run into Simmons. Kick it to the far corner. Pruitt for 3. That's in and out. Watkins with the rebound. Put back. No. Draws a foul on Rosa. Should be 1 on her. 4th team foul on the Highclimbers. So Kennedy Watkins at the free throw line. She has 2 points in her first trip to the line today. Keep forgetting it is an afternoon game. Still in the afternoon, right? In and out on the first free throw. Peterson returns, as does Kaufman for the T-Wolves. Kreis returns for the Highclimbers. Oh, and we have a new face out there as Bailey Neary will step onto the court for the T-Wolves. And Kennedy Watkins has their second free throw. Got it. Give her 3 points, and it's a 26-12 Highclimber lead.
And Heritage is 4 for 9 from the foul line.
Borden pushes it up the court to Swanson, or I'm sorry, Simmons, excuse me. Swanson gets the ball back, finds Bianca was running to the opposite corner, and she got the ball out of bounds.
It was a nice give and go, but it just didn't quite.
But Bianca wasn't expecting the give it back. Didn't look like it. She was running to another spot on the court. Here's Peterson splitting a double team right into the paint, losing her control. Out it goes, and a 3 on the way by Kaufman. Actually, that's it was Kaufman. This is a shot. Cordova with the rebound. Throws it over to Swanson. Swanson up to Kreis. Janelle going to go right to the bucket. Puts it up and in.
Yeah.
Janelle with 8 points. And it's a 28-12 Highclimber lead. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Peterson. Bumped and fouled by Borden. Should be the first on Ashley. The 5th team foul, though, on the Highclimbers. That will send the T-Wolves to the free throw line. And I'll put Peterson there. Gracie has yet to score, and this will be her first trip to the free throw line. 2:48 to go, third quarter, 28-12. That is our score. Shelton with the lead. Timberline's Gracie Peterson hit the first of 2 free throws. She'll get another one. Second free throw, short. Rebound, Cordova shuffles it to Borden. Borden up the court, tried to just overthrew Olivia Swanson out of bounds. 2:42 to go, third quarter now.
I want to give Sunny Cordova a shout out. She's also a good rebounder. We take her for granted, but she is a good rebounder.
Here's Ellis with the ball for Timberwolves. Trying to get by Swanson. Swanson stays right with her, gets by her, poked away by Kreis. Ball gets Watkins back to Ellis. Ellis had her shot knocked out of bounds. I think that was Cordova knocking it out of bounds. And is that Herman in the court? Can't see. No, that's Jaden Smith. Her hair's so long I can't see her number.
Yeah.
Baseline inbounds for the T-Wolves. Inbounds knocked out of bounds again by Cordova. We'll do it opposite side this time. Lily Kaufman will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Throws it up top to Peterson. And dribble up top. Swanson trying to dive for that ball. Kick it over there to Neary. Neary with a baseline runner goes in. Bailey Neary put some points on the board, and she's only been on the court in like a couple of minutes. Swanson pushes the ball up to Cordova. Cordova down over trying to get it over the top of Ellis. Ellis jumped up and knocked it away. And here come the T-Wolves. Out it goes to Kaufman. Can't keep it over there on the far side. It'll be Highclimber ball. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. 28-15 is our score. Shelton with the lead and the ball. Here's Olivia Swanson with the ball. Slowing the pace down for the Highclimbers. Then she'll pick it up crossing midcourt. She's going to blow by the defense, lob it down. Trying to get it to Simmons. Knocked out of bounds by Ellis. Ellis is everywhere. She is everywhere. That number 5 is everywhere. Herman Hilda will get back onto the court for the Highclimbers, replacing Sunny Cordova. Highclimber ball, left of the backboard. Baseline inbound. Swanson trigger the play. Gets it into the corner far side. Kreis Going to try and dribble around. Goes right through a double team with a runner and scores.
Now she has that double-double.
Yeah, 10 points, 11 rebounds at least.
13.
13, okay. Jerry's keeping really good track of everything between him and Daryl. There's a foul in the front court by Jaden Smith. That'll be her first.
I believe it's 13. I
know
he had 12, but 13.
Yeah.
I think 13.
Okay. We'll see at the end of the game if Jerry's right. At the free throw line is going to be Shayla Ellis. She is 2 for 5, 3 for 6. She's got another one. She has 7 points now. Second free throw goes in for Shayla. And it's a 30-17 lead for the Highclimbers. A minute and a half to go here, third quarter. Shelton with the ball. Here's Olivia Swanson. Over to Herman Hildo. Back to Olivia. And here is Jaden Smith. Finds Janelle Kreis. Slipped, stolen away by a pack there of T-Wolves. Going the other way. Missing the shot is Tompkins. Rebound, Tompkins comes up with it. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis will put it on the floor, drive the foul line. Kick it to Neary. Neary for 3, no. And Swanson gathers that rebound in. And we're under a minute to go, third quarter. Swanson, top of the key with the dribble. Going to drive down the side of the paint, right to the bucket. A little too hard. Rebound, Kreis. Going to go right back up. Splits the double team, puts it up and in. Oh, Janelle.
12 points.
Janelle. She could have kicked it to the corner. She decided to keep it. Gets points out of it. 32-17. Here's Ellis in the front court. Going to challenge and pull up for a jumper over Smith. I'm sorry, it was over Janelle. Smith with the rebound. Here is Kreis. Ball knocked away by the T-Wolves, and Ellis trying to get by Smith. Kick it to the top. Peterson over to Neary. Neary, 3 from the elbow. That's off. Rebound into the corner near side. Taken by Kaufman. Kaufman's going to put it on the floor, put it up top. And here's Tompkins back to Kaufman. Inside the arc for the long jumper. No, rebound goes to Smith. Jaden will get it to Swanson. Olivia with 3 seconds over to Herman Hildo at the buzzer for 3. That's just short. Through 3 quarters, Shelton 32, Heritage 17. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We head to the fourth quarter, everyone. 32-17. Go ahead, Jerry.
The Highclimbers outscored Heritage 15-7 in that quarter.
And they lead by 15 heading into the fourth with Smith, Borden, Herman Hildo, Simmons can't handle the pass down low, and Kreis on the court. And a turnover to start the fourth period for the Highclimbers. Here's Heritage with Ivan, Peterson, Watkins, and Pruitt with a 3. Rebound tapped, and Simmons comes up with that one. Good work under the board with a taller girl behind her, and Crawford is also on there. Here's Janelle Kreis midcourt. The three-point arc, kick it in the corner. Here's Herman Hildo. Ashley's going to drive baseline, cross the paint, stop. They say she traveled. That's a heartbreaking call right there, Jerry.
Yeah.
She did such a good job keeping possession, and to get called with a travel like that, I don't know.
Yeah, she took it to the hoop pretty well there on the baseline.
Here's Watkins in the front court. They got away with the double dribble. going to keep going and miss the shot. Rebound goes to Herman Hildo. Ashley will get around the other Ashley and get it to Borden. Borden to Kreis. Kreis on the dribble, trying to get a screen. Smith stops on the box on the near side, trying to dribble, pivot out of it. Ball comes free, and it looks like Ivan comes away with the steal there. Here's Peterson, 7 minutes to go. Peterson draws a double team, throws it over here to Ivan into the corner. Pruitt for three. That's off. Rebound goes to Herman Hill. I'm sorry, that goes to the other Ashley Borden. I know the difference between those two young ladies. I don't know. Here's Herman Hildo, open for three. She's going to take it this time. She goes right to the other Ashley on the rebound, and Ashley Borden will head to the free throw line, where she's 2 for 4 and has 4 points tonight.
Yeah, and the Highclimbers are 5 for 10 from the foul line.
And Borden will get 2 here after that foul, who I didn't see got the personal. She got the first one, she'll get another one. 33-17 now. Shelton with the lead, and Ashley Borden with another free throw attempt. Missed it. Kreis with the rebound, turns right back around, puts it up in foul. Chanel to the free throw line. Responsible three-point play. And a technical foul has been called on Coach Swanson for I'm not sure what. He doesn't understand why either.
What?
He probably said something like about time.
Interesting.
Yeah, we don't know what was actually said, but...
well, if that to me should not be called as a technical when you say that. I mean, I've heard a lot worse.
Well, Janelle Kreis will get the free throw. And either way, there's a free throw attempt and possible three-point play. It's 35-17 right now. The biggest lead for the Highclimbers is 18. That's where we're sit right now.
Biggest lead, of course.
Yeah, that's what I said, biggest lead.
You did, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to emphasize that.
Right? Yeah. Free throw up and in. That makes it a 19-point lead. That's the largest of the game for the Highclimbers. So we'll head to the other end of the court. And 2 free throws, technical free throws by Peterson are coming. Gracie is 1 for 2. She has a point. Jerry's going to head to Kelso. You going to take the water too? Okay. Enjoy my slobber there, Jerry. First free throw goes in for Gracie Peterson. Another one on the way. Jerry's headed to Kelso. We'll try to pick up that game as soon as we get there. And Peterson will have another free throw for Heritage here. Got them both. Give her 3 points, and the lead is now 36-19. 6:35 to go in the ball game. Heritage gets the possession off the technical foul to Coach Swanson. And inbounds goes to Peterson. And here is number 10. It's Madeline Neary. A steal there by Jaden Smith, and another steal out by Neary. And here's Watkins with the ball. Up top it goes to Ivan, and into the far corner. Pruitt fakes the three. Leaves it there, knocked away by Smith. Again, ball's free. Coming up with it is going to be Kreis, and a jump ball called. And that will be, I believe it'll be Heritage ball. Sunny Cordova, Olivia Swanson check back into the ball game for the Highclimbers. Jaden Smith and Bianca Simmons will sit down. Be Heritage ball, baseline inbounds, right of the backboard into Pruitt. Pruitt far corner three on the way. That's around and it drops in. Pruitt finally gets a three to fall. She has 6 points. 36-22 is the score. Under 6 minutes to go. Here's Olivia Swanson. Leaves it there in the corner to Herman Hildo. Ashley double teamed. Finds Olivia on the box. Tried to put a reverse layup, goes in up and missed it, but drew the foul. Olivia Swanson's the free throw line. She has 4 points in her first trip to the line tonight, or today. So Kreis, Herman Hildo, Borden, Cordova, and Swanson on the court for the Highclimbers. Olivia's first free throw goes in. She'll get another one. For the Timberwolves, it's Watkins, Ivan, Pruitt, Madeline Neary, and Gracie Peterson. Second free throw by Swanson, nothing but net. Give her 6 points, and it's 38-22. And a near steal there on the inbounds. Peterson has it backcourt. Swanson reaching in there, and then draws a foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Highclimbers. And I believe it'll be the second on Olivia Swanson. Cedar Wiley will return for Shelton, and Ashley Herman Hildo will sit down. So it's Wiley, Cordova, Kreis, Borden, and Swanson on the court defensively. Here's Peterson up top, and Kreis went for the ball and knocked over Peterson, and a foul on Janelle. That'll be her third. 3-team fouls on the Highclimbers. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Shelton 38, Heritage 22. Ivan will inbounds it. We have a couple, 3 players coming off the Heritage bench as Ellis, Tompkins, and I believe it's Kaufman return for the Timberwolves. Here's Peterson in midcourt. Swing it over to Ellis. One hands it back to Peterson up top. Over to Ivan, far side. Back to Peterson between the circles. Over to Ivan. Climbers in a 1-2-2 zone, it looks like. And here's a quick pass to Ellis, the foul line. Out it goes to Ivan in the far corner. Hopkins and Ellis on the box, put it up short. Rebound goes to Janelle Kreis. She's just, boy, it's been a physical game. Here is Janelle Kreis up top to Olivia Swanson. Back to Kreis on the give and go, and tried to get a pass down to Cedar Wiley, goes out of bounds. It'll be Heritage ball with 4:58 to go in the game, trailing 38-22. Here's Peterson backcourt. Over to Ivan. Ivan over to Tompkins. Then finds Ellis, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound goes off the deflection to Olivia Swanson. Olivia at the top of the key, stops and takes a 3. Missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound is poked free, and we have a whistle on the Highclimbers. That'll go on Ashley Borden, her second. 4th team foul on Shelton here. 4:34 to go in the ball game. Shelton up 38-22 on Heritage. The Timberwolves have the ball. Here's Peterson. Turned around by a double team, throws it to Ivan. Ivan pushes it back to Peterson. Peterson, 3-point arc, takes a 3. That's short. Rebound off the foot of Wiley to Swanson. Over to Cordova. Sunny down to Wiley. Wiley, one dribble. Out of bounds, it'll be Heritage ball. 4:13 to go in the ball game, 38-22. Here's Hopkins getting the ball back from Ivan. She'll bring it across midcourt. 22 on the shot clock. Over goes to Ellis. Ellis drives baseline. Kick it near corner, and Kaufman for 3. No, Wiley with a rebound. Cedar's going to bring it up. Bad wheel and all. Here is Swanson, far side. She's going to hesitate, drive to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Ellis. Ellis is going to be fouled immediately called. And that'll be 2 shots coming to the other end of the court. I believe it went on either Swanson or Borden. I didn't see the call. I think it'd be on Borden. Be Ashley's third by my count, if we're right. So 2 shots coming for Jayla Ellis. She is 3 for 2, 4, 6. Rounded in goes the first one. She'll get another one. Oh, we're down here with 7 points. Is that right? Yeah. Another free throw by Ellis. High arc, in and out. Rebound goes to Wiley. Wiley rips the ball away. Finds Kreis. Janelle keeps the ball in backcourt to lob it over to Borden. Borden quickly back. And here's a Swanson 3 in the far corner. No. Wiley rebound, put back. Yes. And the foul. Cedar Wiley's first basket of the game makes it 40-23. Peterson picked up what we think is her second foul. Cedar Wiley with a possible three-point play here. Actually, that's going to be some subs here. So Rosa will step onto the court for Ashley Borden. 3:33 to go in the ball game. It is 40-23. Cedar Wiley at the free throw line for a possible three-point play here. Missed it. Rebound goes to Tompkins, and jump ball called, and that will be Highclimber ball. As Bianca Simmons will step back onto the court for Cedar Wiley. And it'll be baseline inbounds for Shelton, right of the backboard. Swanson will trigger the play, leading 40-23. Olivia will lob it into Christ. Janelle in the near corner. She'll put it on the floor. Spin to the bucket, puts it up and in. Janelle with 15 points, and it's a 19-point Highclimber lead, 42-23. Here's Peterson, top of the key, near side. Kaufman for three at the elbow. No, rebound goes to Rosa. LeClaire Hernandez to finish her full name. And here's Olivia Swanson with the ball. Gets a screen from Christ, lob it down to Rosa. Rosa up, missed the shot, got the rebound again, rolls it out, picked up by Cordova, and a jump ball called between Ellis and Cordova. It'll be Heritage ball. Yeah, okay. Under 3 minutes remaining, 2:54 to go. Shelton with the lead. Heritage with the ball. Peterson in back court, met by Swanson. Hand it off. Nope, she'll get it over to Tompkins. Over it goes to Ellis, draws a double team beyond the three-point arc. One dribble, up it goes to Nodine in the ball game. There's a three by Ellis. No, rebound Swanson. Nodine, yeah, it's the first time we've seen number 23, Kylie Nodine. And here's Swanson to the foul line, elbow for a jumper. Yep. Olivia with 8 points now. And it's a 21-point Highclimber lead, 44-23. Here's Tompkins. Over to Neary. I'm sorry, that's Nodine. Back to Nodine for three. Nice arc, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Simmons for the Highclimbers. Comes Olivia Swanson. Full timeout call by Coach Swanson. 1:57 to go in the ball game. Shelton 44, Heritage 23. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Well, we're underway here. Some substitutions for the Highclimbers, and both teams actually, as Mayo picks up the ball for Heritage. He'll kick it out, and here's a three on the way that's off. Rebound goes to Crawford, and a foul called on the Highclimbers. I'm trying to get those lineups for you as you have Simmons, Rosa, Cordova, Owens, Erica Owens, and Chelsea Herman on the court for Shelton. Pardon me. Promise Crawford hit the first free throw. That's her first point tonight. She is working with Bailey Neary. Watkins, second free throw around and in. Give her 2 points. Madeline Neary also on the court there for Heritage. Here's Simmons with the ball for the Highclimbers. Far corner Cordova looking for Rosa. Rosa's got to get out of the paint here. She's camping in there. She's still in there, and she steps out. Here's Simmons. Over to Owen. Ball poked away and taken by the Heritage T-Wolves. Stopping and popping and hitting is going to be Bailey Neary. She has 4 points tonight, or today. Minute 5 to go in the ball game, 44-27. Here's Bianca Simmons to the foul line, to Herman, over to Owens, down to Cordova. Extra pass in the middle goes to Rosa. Rosa under the basket, and a jump ball called. Stays with the Highclimbers. 15 on the shot clock for Shelton, 52.9 remaining in the ball game. Shelton 44, Heritage 27. Baseline inbounds, Herman will trigger the play, and it goes to Owens. Cross court to Cordova, Sonny to the flat of the paint, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Watkins. Watkins out of the pack for the T-Birds. She's going to go 2-on-2, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound Rosa, but tied up there by Watkins, and it'll be a jump ball. That stays with Heritage. 39.3 seconds remain in the ball game. 29 on the shot clock for the T-Wolves. They have the baseline inbounds. Mayo will inbounds it. Goes into Neary. And up top and a three on the way by the other Neary. Madeline missed the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball with 32 seconds remaining. Shelton up 44-27. Here's Herman with the ball for Shelton. Over to Cordova. Looking for Owens. She's cross-courted to Bianca Simmons. Back goes to Cordova. Looking for Rosa down low. Cross-court goes. Nobody there, but Owens almost saved it. It'll be another turnover on the Highclimbers. And Heritage gets the ball with 15 seconds remaining. 44-27 is our score. Mayo will inbounds it. Gets it in to Bailey Neary. Near side it goes to Crawford. Foul line jumper, no. Rebound Rosa, can't get to it. Madeline Neary with the rebound and putback, no. Rebound tracked down by Heritage. Out it goes to Neary, and that's the ball game. Final score, Shelton 44. Heritage 27. Highclimbers pick up their 16th, I think the 16th win of the season here tonight, and first playoff win since 2008, I believe is what I was told. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
This broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you in part by Citizens for Shelton Schools, who want to thank the community for your support of the recent levy. With your vote, activities like athletics, clubs, band, and so much more will continue. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Well, it's a final here in Heritage High School. Shelton Lady Highclimbers knock off the Heritage Lady Timberwolves 44-27. They did it behind Janelle Kreis's 15 points. 8 for Olivia Swanson, 8 for Rosa LeClaire Hernandez, 5 for Ashley Borden, a basket for Ashley Herman, a basket for Bianca Simmons, and a basket for Cedar Wiley. For the Timberwolves, leading the way there was Jayla Ellis with 9 points, 6 for Scarlett Pruitt, 4 for Bailey Neary, 3 free throws for Gracie Peterson, 3 points for Kennedy Watkins, and 2 free throws for Promise Crawford. I believe I got everything. Yeah, I think I got everything there. Rebounds, let's see here. The Highclimbers out-rebounded the Timberwolves at 52-24, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Maybe a little bit more. 52-25, leading the way there. Janelle Kreis had 15 rebounds with a double-double. 9 for Olivia Swanson. 6 for Bianca Simmons. 5 for Ashley Borden. 4 rebounds for Rosa LeClaire Hernandez. Sorry, I'm trying to get this out of the way. Cedar Wiley finished with 5 rebounds. 3 for Herman Hildo. 2 rebounds for Jaden Smith. On the rebound side for the Timberwolves, their leading rebounders were Kennedy Watkins, Jayla Ellis, and Emma Tompkins, each with 5. Let's see what other things to stand out. Assists, 8-3. Leading with assists is Olivia Swanson with 4. Steals are interesting. The Highclimbers only had 7 steals versus Heritage 14. That leading thief there was Jayla Ellis with 4. 3 for Kaylin Ivan, 2 apiece on the steals for Bailey Neary and Emma Tompkins. Leading stealer for the Highclimbers, Janelle Kreis with 3. Well, that's the way it's going to sit there. The Highclimbers knock off. I'm going to find my other piece of paper here. There it is. 44-27, the final score here. The Highclimbers will now play on Wednesday night at Evergreen. Tip-off at 7 p.m. here in Vancouver. Unfortunately for Heritage, their season comes to an end. Our next broadcast is at 6 tonight as the Shelton boys play at Kelso. We will join that game as soon as we get set up and online, hopefully before halftime. I do have an hour and 6 minutes to get there. Tip-off is 6 o'clock, as I mentioned. That will do it for us at Heritage High School in Vancouver. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their help with this broadcast and the next broadcast as well. Final score again, Shelton 44, Heritage 27. We will talk to you from Kelso as soon as possible. You have been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people. exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.